Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Ashley and I'm a lash tech for 2 years. Come and do a volume set with spikes with me. So this beauty here, this is a fill for her. She comes about every 3 weeks. So she has a lot of grown out. So as I'm watching her, you're seeing her lashes, some lashes come out. It's because it was time, okay? But anyway, this is her birthday set. So she wanted to do something different. She usually gets a hybrid, but today she wanted a volume with spikes. So this was fun, okay? So anyway, I always start my lash sets with a lash bath, okay? I feel like it's great on retention. It takes all the oils, debris. You know, if your clients don't wash your lash before they come see you, it doesn't matter because you're about to wash it for them. But it definitely helps with retention. So anyway, like I said, I was so excited to do this set. I feel like, you know, she likes to do something different around her birthday time. So yeah, it was definitely fun. But as you see right now, I'm just drying her lashes off, just to make sure they're fully dry before I start taping them down. Now, this is a new tape. This styrofoam pads I'm starting to use. The styrofoam. Oh my gosh, foam pads I'm starting to use. I'm trying to get used to putting them down. I've been trying so many different ways. I feel like on her, I did pretty good with this time. But ladies, I've been struggling, okay? So the white tape you see me putting down, that's Nichiban tape. I get it from off of Amazon. Make sure it's the one that's expensive. I'm so sorry, but Nichiban tape is not cheap. So you see Nichiban tape on Amazon for like $6 for so many. That is not the right tape. Make sure you get the right tape, okay? This one was like the 12 pack for $80, okay? So, yeah, make sure that you get the right one. But I always adjust the edges, you know, to help with the comfort. Please excuse my baby, she's in the background. But yeah, always adjust the edges of the lashes so it's not like poking them in their eye. All right now I'm putting on a primer. I usually get my primer from Butter Lash, but I'm trying this new primer out right now. She goes by the Lash Girl on TikTok. A Artistry Lash, or A Lash Artistry. But yeah, I'm trying out her primer for right now. I'll let y'all know if it's good or not later on. You know, I need a few more clients to try it before I know it's really good. But usually I use Butter Lash, and their primer is great. Always gave me great retention. But anyway, I always lash map. I don't know how y'all girls do it. Y'all keep it in your head or whatever, but I like my lashes to be, you know, in union. So I always lash map. Here in this set, we're doing a natural eye, kitten eye. I guess you could call it whatever you want, natural eye, kitten eye. But we're just tapering it off at the end so her eye doesn't droop down. Those lengths that I'm doing today is 10-12 in the inner corner. So basically 10 base, 12 spike, 12 base, and 15 spike. On there it says 14, but I changed it to 15. And then 14 base, basically meaning body, and 17 spike. And the end is going to be go back down to 12 and then a 15 spike. Yeah, the reason why I did it like that, 3 millimeters apart on some of them, is because she already had a set of hybrid. So I wanted it to be longer than basically the straight fans in the hybrid set, because I always do 2 millimeters over already in the hybrid set to give like a slight wispy look. So I had to go a little longer with the spike just so you can really get that like bam, spiky volume look. This set is also going to be slightly wispy as well because she already had C curl and I added CC in there, so it's kind of going to give it some dimension. But so when I do my spikes, I always put my spikes first. I always lay them down first, and I always put them on the top layer of the lash line so they really can stand out when they're on the top layer. When I do a fill, I always remove the outgrown lashes, which you probably already saw a couple, like 2 clips back. I always remove my outgrown lashes. Because you don't want them to damage the lashes. The longer outgrown they get, the heavier they get, and they can damage the lash line. But I just want to say a few things to my beginner lash techs, new girlies. Don't be afraid to jump in and just start lashing. I know that in the beginning it may seem like scary, but just go for it. Practice every day. Literally every day, every night. Whenever you have time, practice. I don't care if it's 1:00 in the morning, you got to go to work. Just get a little practice time in, because practice definitely makes perfect. And don't worry about your time. Speed will come. It took me a good minute for my speed to come up. It probably took me about 8 months to a year for me to really feel confident in my sets and my speed. So don't ever feel like you have to rush through a set. Trust, the girls love more of the quality than the quantity that you can give them, okay? They love when you take your time. I remember when sets used to take me 5 hours. And I remember a lot of my clients used to tell me, it takes you a while, but you really take your time. And I love that. And when I really started getting consistent clients, my speed went up to, I want to say 3 hours. It takes me 3 hours now, 2.5, 3 hours now for a full set fill. Depending on how many lashes, how your room temperature is going, and all of that. They always told me that they just love that I take my time and that my lash sets come out beautiful. And my lash sets last 3 to 4 weeks on a regular basis. I have some clients that come in 2 weeks because, their shedding cycle might be faster than most. But I have a lot of girls who can stretch to 3 to 4 week retention, which is crazy to me, but it's a blessing and I love it. But, I just here to say, don't give up. Practice makes perfect. It might get hard. You might want to give up, but just stay focused and just tell yourself you got this. And you got it. But anyway, back to the vid. So as you see, I love the tape back method. I feel like the tape back method definitely exposes the lashes on the bottom layer, even throughout, not even just the bottom layer. I usually tape back just so I could get lashes out my way. That's another thing that really helped me lash fast was taping back. That's probably one of the best things I could have did. But anyway, in this video too, I was struggling with my temperature, with actually my adhesive. Room temperature and humidity plays a big role in your glue. I'm going to say that right now, okay? Because I was struggling here, ladies. I had to, cut the video, of course, for YouTube to, get you guys a good video and not too elongated. But, yeah, I was struggling this day. The room temperature, I accidentally left my heat on, so it was, really warm in the room. So when it's really warm, I noticed that it makes the adhesive very, wet. So I had a fan on in the room. But then the fan was making it dry too fast. Yo, it's crazy. So you just have to really pay attention to your glue. If your glue is not sticking, most likely the humidity is being interrupted from if you have a fan on or something. So you got to turn that off. But then if it's too hot in the room, then it could also mean that it's too wet, I actually had to turn my AC on. When I turned my AC on, surprisingly, it got better. And it was all right, everything was sticking how it was supposed to. So you just have to try things. You can even get a humidifier if you need to. A dehumidifier if you need to, all of that stuff just to help with your retention. And I'm just going to give y'all little tips and tricks real quick too while we're in this video. Make sure y'all shake y'all glue for at least, if y'all don't have a glue shaker and you're shaking it by hand, make sure you shake it for at least a good 100 count. I count to 100 when I shake my glue. And then I do an extra little 20 count before I actually put it into my glue ring. That helps great with retention. You want to make sure that your glue is shaken up very well. I also change my glue out every 20 minutes. I don't play about that. Okay, every 20 minutes, that glue is changed. I actually have a timer that goes off. And every 20 minutes, my glue is changed. Make sure you're always wiping off the top to your glue. And you're burping your glue. You're squeezing it very lightly into a lash wipe. Because you want to make sure that is burps, because that can also mess up with your retention. There's so many things that can mess up with your retention, ladies. Like these little like tips and like these little things that people don't, sometimes you don't learn them in class, even though you should, but some people don't be telling y'all this in class. Yeah, definitely make sure you burp your glue. All this stuff plays a part in my retention. I'm telling you, all these little things. But yeah, and let me see, is there anything else? Bonder is my best friend. You're going to see me apply Bonder soon in here too. I even do a little mist just to make sure. I make sure that my lashes are like on there, okay? But yeah, and then also here, you see I'm taking off this tape. When you take off the tape, you lift it up lightly and then you squeeze the lashes tightly. But don't like pull, just squeeze them tightly as you take off, you pull off the tape with the other tweezer. Okay, like that's how you don't like hurt them. Okay, but here I go. I'm putting the Bonder on. This, like I said, it's gonna be our best friend. I also like to also flick up on the fans, the spikes, just to make it a little more spiky with the Bonder. That's a little trick to give it a little more of a dramatic look. Okay. Now I'm taking off my tape. This is so exciting because, yo, these lashes came out so fire. They were so beautiful. Like, I think they look so beautiful on her. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm telling y'all, like, beautiful. And always make sure y'all work look good. Make sure it's even. Okay, ladies? This is why. I also, my bad. I'm just talking right now. I'm sorry, y'all. But I go back and forth between the eyes as well. Like, I lash in between eyes. I used to do one at a time. I do in between the eyes because I want my lashes to be as even as possible. Okay. Here goes my mist. Her eyes are going to be a little bit red, y'all. Her eyes are always red. It's just, those are just how her eyes work. Her eyes were closed to this whole entire set. They just get red. Especially, she took a slight little nap too for like a second. So when they nap, their eyes get red, you know. We can't help that. But I like to hold the fan over the eye for a 20-second count. For a 20 count each eye. And I also, listen, if y'all want to just make y'all the experience for them a little bit nicer, I do a 5-minute facial massage with the globes, the ice globes. They love it, okay? It's very soothing, relaxing, especially after their lash set. It's refreshing for them. Yeah, they love it. So if you just want to offer something nice at the end just to make their experience more of an experience, you can add facial globe massages to your lash sessions. So if y'all have any questions or, you know, anything you'd like to see from me, feel free to leave it down in the comments below, you know, like I'll love to answer any questions, anything you want to see. Let me know, girls, please. Like, you know, definitely don't mind, you know, helping y'all and, you know, giving advice. Like, you know, I'm all about the girlies, listen, okay? And I'm all about, like, come on, like, you know, why are we gatekeeping from each other? Like, why are we doing that? No, like, you know, I think that, you know, everybody, especially in the beginning, we all need help. Like, we really do. So, and we are finally here, okay? The great reveal. Oh my gosh, look at these lashes, y'all. Like, they are so beautiful. Like, I freaking love them, y'all. So beautiful, so spiky. Like, come on. Decided to give y'all another view. So, yes, look at that. Oof.